everybody, welcome back to the channel. Super pumped to have you here. So the other day I put a question up on my Instagram story asking you guys, what is the longest lasting skateboarding brand? And I said in the question that I'm going to be taking the top 10 most voted for brands and making a video out of them, and that's exactly what I did. So these are the top 10 longest lasting skateboarding brands coming from my followers and people who answered this question. Let's get right into it. So coming in at the number 10 spot, we have Real Skateboards. So Real Skateboards, it's an awesome brand. They have great graphics and an absolutely killer team. Zion Wright, for example, he's absolutely awesome. And some of their boards are super unique as well. I know they have a double kick tail, which is super cool. So Real Skateboards, I can definitely see where people are coming from. I do know that they last a long time and they have a great shaped nose. I have not ridden one personally, but judging by their pros and the board designs, I have a feeling that they last pretty long. So let's get into the next spot. Coming in at the number 9 spot is Creature Skateboards. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm surprised that Creature is this low on the list. My Creature board lasted me 3 weeks, and that's a long time for the way I skateboards, and it has minimal chippage, and it was actually the grip tape that gave out on me. So I still have it as a spare, but Creature Skateboards comes out of NHS Fun Factory. They have an absolutely awesome team, a lot of great transition riders, and they have an awesome concave. So I could definitely recommend Creature, and like I said, I'm actually surprised that it's this low on the list. But this list is driven completely by you guys. So let's get into the next spot. Coming in at number 8 is Santa Cruz Skateboards, another board out of NHS Fun Factory. So honestly, what else can I say? Santa Cruz, they do last a long time. I'm not surprised at all that this made the list. Their pros, Tom Asta, all these guys are super cool, and I know they're Ever Slick boards. They have that, ply on the bottom, which probably makes them a lot more sturdy. So I was expecting Santa Cruz on the list. I see the number 8 spot, pretty good for them. So let's get into the next one. Coming in at the number 7 spot is Baker Skateboards, and this one surprised me a little bit too. I've never seen a Baker skateboard not absolutely destroyed at the skate park. But I will tell you this, Baker is well known for having, the hardcore street skaters, and their boards do take a lot of punishment, that's for sure, and they probably do have one of the best teams and one of the most iconic graphics to them. So Baker, there's not much else I could say about it. A lot of people know them. A lot of their video parts are extremely famous in the skateboard community, so it did make the list at number 7. Coming in at the number 6 spot is Element Skateboards. So what can I say about this? Element Skateboards is probably one of the most famous brands in skateboarding, right up next to Baker Skateboards. They have an absolutely killer team, legends like Bam Margera and currently Nyjah Houston. I know Evan Smith was on the team for a little bit. So yeah, super iconic brand, super iconic logo. But I will tell you guys, I've only ridden one Element board and it did snap on me pretty quickly. But, this isn't my list. This is all up to you guys. So Element Skateboards sits at the number 6 spot. Coming in at number 5 on our list is Vans Shoes. So this is the first one on the list that is not a skateboard brand, but Vans is, well, it's pretty well known, and they're kind of a fashion statement at this point. But I will tell you this, in the skateboard community, there's either a love or hate relationship with them. They're hit or miss with a lot of people. I've ridden a pair of Kyle Walker Vans, and as far as board control, they were probably the best shoes I've ridden, but they did not last me as long as some other shoes. But again, this is your guys' list. Vans, extremely popular brand, huge in the industry, and they pay a lot of skaters a lot of money. So Vans takes the number 5 spot. Maybe I spoke too soon. Coming in at the number 4 spot is Girl Skateboards. So Girl Skateboards, fully flared, legendary video part. They have a lot of legends on the team like Corey Kennedy, Sean Molto, Mike Moe. Well-known brand as well. And there is something interesting to note about this that you guys might not have known. But fun fact, there is no team girl boards. All of them are pro models. But yeah, super popular brand. I'm not surprised whatsoever that it made this list. I had a girl board and it lasted me a good amount of time, just as much as any other pro board, and it has a great shape to it. So coming in at number 4 is Girl Skateboards. All right, cracking into the top 3, we have the last board brand on this list, and that is Anti-Hero. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've never ridden an Anti-Hero board, and I do not know much about them, But I do follow them on Instagram. I do know some of their pros, and next time I see a new board drop, I probably will pick one up depending on how the graphic looks. And yeah, this list inspired me a little bit. I'm learning stuff from you guys. So Anti-Hero takes the number 3 spot. Can you guess what the first two are? All right, and coming in at number 2, which, my gosh, this was a close one for 2 and 1, but we have Spitfire wheels, more specifically Spitfire Formula 4s. They're kind of a super wheel. They'll last you a super long time, just as long as trucks in some cases. Spitfire wheels, probably the most popular wheel brand, right up there with Bones wheels. But I am not surprised whatsoever. Spitfire wheels last a long time. They're great in street, they're great at park, they're great at transition. Spitfire wheels, very versatile wheel. They come in a bunch of different shapes, different sizes, and a lot of different colors, and they have a lot of pro wheels too. So taking the number 2 spot, we have Spitfire wheels. And coming in at number 1, I don't think anybody is going to be surprised whatsoever, we have Independent trucks. Independent trucks, extremely famous, the most popular truck brand by far. Venture, Thunder, they trail, but Indy is the king of trucks at the moment. And again, they have an awesome pro team. Stage 11s are great trucks, hollow lights, they've got it all. Independence, I got so many messages, saying put this on the list. They are the longest lasting skate brand. So Indy takes the number 1 spot, and honestly, I don't think anybody can really argue with that. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making this list, and I really love hearing from you guys. I feel like I get to interact with you guys a little bit more because this is not my subjective opinion. This is what you guys send to me. So yeah, we're going to see some more of these in the future. Again, if you do not follow my Instagram, I'll link that down below. So the next time one pops up, you can join in, you can have your vote, and you'll be on this list. So thank you guys so much for the support. Keep killing it. Stay safe. I know the coronavirus is out there. Wash your hands and have an absolutely awesome day. Keep killing it, guys.